Study mode is overload. I was told here they just won't quit. That's why they keep saying they won't quit. They just won't quit. Also getting, when do we get to stop this little prick? This is also giving Home Alone type of situation, but in an adult version. It's like, how is it that they just won't quit and they keep finding out and figuring out this shit? But one thing for sure, two things for certain. We do have some information that somebody literally wanted to keep hidden, okay? Somebody wanted this information not to be heard, seen, or known. Also, someone's last name is Herb. Herb? Or Herb. Herbo. A band. Something about a band. Taban, Tobias. Definitely with the Kavada, but something with a band. Contraband. Batem or Bate. B-A-T-E. Bateman. Nickel or Nicholas. Nick. Florida. So I know I have been mentioning for a while about Florida, but the land, Florida, right? Something was like, okay, well, the music artist that came up was Ain't No Other One Other Than My Love. My Love, that song by Justin Timberlake, which I still didn't go look into who were the producers and writers of that song. Now, with that one, it told me to go look in to who was the person of that band. It gave me Maurice Starr with two R's, but it says Maurice Starr, but the actual name is Larry Curtis Johnson. Now, with this person, Larry Curtis Johnson's, aka Maurice Starr, which is like throwing me off. I was like, why would you want to go under an alias if this is your name? But this is like also allowing me to know like there's a possibility of certain information that they're trying to retain, but they are living in the land, Florida. Birthday is November 19th, 1953, from Boston, Massachusetts, Barnstable County, okay, in Massachusetts, Cape Cod, aka Royal Crown City. And, initiates of Illuminati, initiates of Masons or Eastern Stars, but mainly the Masons because it's more based off the patriarch versus the matriarchs. Then it also gave me Hyannis, Massachusetts as well. But it was just like the part that stuck out. I was like, why would, okay, so if his name is Larry Curtis Johnson, and then he used the cover name as Maurice Starr, but he tried to just go ahead and keep the name from, I was like, hold up. Then I was like, well, let's look into who was his partner, which was Johnny Wright, Jive Records RCA. But also it allowed me to know where was the coordinates from this situation was Carter's Communications Incorporation, Orlando, which, if I'm not mistaken, they hold major shares whenever it comes to certain telephone companies. And when they hold shares into those telephone companies, they can, it basically, it comes into deep situations, okay? It runs deep. Also, something about 11th Court Circuit. Also, U.S. Supreme Court. Somebody is calling everybody right now. I'm hearing everybody wake the fuck up. I don't care what fucking time it is. Get the fuck up. They know what's up. Somebody is like convinced now. Like, this person knows what the fuck is up. There's no way. Also, I'm getting Mansfield, Ohio, and Yukon, Canada. Okay, so these are two main of the places. Randall, okay, the name Randall, and the music production. So we heavy on the RCA jive. It's definitely RCA because something told me to go look at it, but I was like, well, Menudo, which was a group from Puerto Rico, but they haven't been like, they didn't do nothing since like the 80s, 89s, but Ricky Martin came out like in 2000s. So like solo. But it was Gomez, Ruben Gomez, Robert Arlie Lance, or no, whatever you say his name, Sergio Blas, and Angelo Garcia. So when I went to look into that, I was like, well, let's go look into Lou Pearlman. And then it's like, well, who would be the one to be like, look, stay off of this, leave them alone. And then it was like Donna Wright and Erica Schwartz, which she was like a runner-up to Miss America in '97. And I used to love watching beauty pageants as a girl. Don't ever get me wrong. I was a tomboy, but I used to love watching that stuff. But that's very prevalent in this situation. Because I was like, what was the girl? Something about the next 3 to 4 weeks. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Hispanic male police officer, dark skinned one, that has ties to these people right here. So this is like whoever this Hispanic male police officer, like he's dark skinned or whatever, he has ties to this RCA group of people from Puerto Rico. But he also has ties to the dude that is from DeLand. So I was just like, oh, sure. Now this shit started making a little bit more sense. But something that he did like 3 to 4 weeks ago with the Capricorn Taurus or Virgo or something like that, like they intercepted on something in like November or December. But it's a confusion about something that happened. Has some sort of old dry tattoo on their body. So this person got tattooed somewhere. So if I, these are some old heads because it shows like clearly he was born in 53. The other guy was born in 1960. So Johnny Wright and Larry Curtis Johnson, which they do have ties to Los Angeles too. Sports industry, co-worker. They're some sort of co-workers because they correlate, and then they got ties to Ohio. Yep, with this politician working with the circuit court, Supreme Court to keep something under wraps. This is what it's saying to me. Last month and next month that they was hoping to do something. Somebody's name could be Lamont. This organized crime against you and your children, prison time, abuse. This politician and co-worker. Co-worker could be, the earth sign Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo who was abusing and got the authority to do this over the last 3 to 4 weeks about doing the hacking, the stalking and things like that, where you knew it. Someone, you emotionally detached from a lot of this. I know I am. You got to be emotionally detached. You can't have any emotions when you're in this state. A white male overseer who was a participant of this. Yep, the co-worker over the last 3 or 4 weeks trying to abuse it. So whoever the politician, this police officer, and this co-worker, all three of them conclusively have worked with this white male who's overseeing the Uber, the Lyft, and the DoorDash to cause abuse, which they also are the ones who organized this crime to do the poisoning and all this other stuff. This is going to be Rico prison time. If they don't catch them now, they're going to get them next month for sure. This is from last winter. So this is the stuff they've been doing since last winter. a past person, not a recent person, but a past person that could have also got involved to play along with this. This is like somebody that wanted to stop somebody, a cop that wanted to stop somebody from healing. But this is really giving this Larry Curtis Johnson and Johnny Wright from the music industry, and then whoever's from Mansfield, Ohio, and Yukon, Canada. Okay? The coordinates, the IP address 71 47 51 173. Charters Communications Incorporation. Okay? A white female lawyer, a white female, a wife of a lawyer. So politicians are usually lawyers, abusing authorities, abusing somebody's civil rights. Like they overdid it this time. So Civil Rights Act, they abused this politician with this a police officer since this winter. They've been doing this. Something that they collected on these people over the last 3-4 weeks and what they've seen from November or December. Somebody could be either in an SUV or a van, black, white, or blue. A black Caribbean male that's part of a trucking logistics, part of this organized crime. Somebody could see and recognize somebody's becoming more emotionally detached from this. A black, dark-skinned female with GYN trying to hide under an alias, or someone's trying to get into the protection program. There's somebody trying to get into the protection program because it's like they feel like somebody's catching on that they telling on the group that they working in. It's some females. It's like now it's just like, okay, well, we got to start talking better. They know that something is highly skilled. They can't pull the energy, so it's like they want to apologize. A side chick, side dude, you or them. Smile, stay positive, keep going. This is also somebody causing a child to attempt to do something to themselves. Start trusting your intuition. A makeup artist cut down on a distraction, legally separated or married at a resort or a share. Or it's like, I don't mind sharing you, but you got to do better. A Hispanic female nurse with a language barrier, friends with this lawyer. High sex drives get tested if you're active. Always advocate for yourself, detox. They really know now, face-to-face, spot in the room, your intuition is on point. Hispanic male with the airlines. Stewardess in car rental place. So someone's trying to keep up with something. Single parent. A male judge, lawyer, down low, ties with the KKK, a white male, a Leo, royalty. This is like people that didn't want to appreciate something. I'm hearing like not feeling appreciated. Fall or winter. A biracial female hacker paid by the state in some affiliates. So somebody paid by the state. This person is a public enemy. Like they could be doing something because they're upset. They've probably been this way since they were like 10 or 13, or someone could be doing this to children. 13-year-olds to the age 23, making money off of them. Also setting certain things up at a club, a business loan. Don't leave the club with someone trying to set someone up at a strip club or at a club in a business loan. But whoever this is, they have ties to Jive and RCA records. They do have ties to Massachusetts for sure, DeLand, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Yukon, Canada, and Mansfield, Ohio. Definitely have ties to that. Cape Cod, anyone that knows about Cape Cod, you already know what comes up out of there. And if you don't know, then apparently you're in the wrong show. Somebody, July and August is very prevalent about this. Either last year or this year. Scared to talk to you, driving around you at this time when it's actually for real. Using open Wi-Fi from their home within 1 to 15-mile radius. Starbucks, McDonald's, and a hospital. An occupational therapist. So it's like, I'm trying to chime in. I'm trying to check in. Somebody could have just recently got a chime payment in to do something. A blackmail hacker paid by the state or affiliates to see how somebody is getting the information of this. North Carolina and South Carolina. Someone could be between the height of 4'11" and 5'4". Somebody's name is Francis, Frenchie, or something like that. Or someone could be from France or speak French. Aries, Leo, Sag. Placement, elementary school teacher. A cousin or a relative that just don't like you. It's nothing new. This is like people going as far as like who all was her friends, who all were cool with her. But somebody is doing something with some people from France or looking to outsource something to a person that they know from France. But they're from here in the States though. Something about 10 months ago or October. Somebody's like, let's go to Mexico, or let's see if we can get them to go to Mexico, or let's see if we can get them to go over here to the Virgin Islands. Let's see if we can get them to like, this is like someone trying to get someone to like something on an algorithm to see like what place can they extend. Like, oh, we'll send you there on this vacation. It'll be on us. Don't worry about anything. But it's still a backup or a setup to it all the way around. The fuck? This is also somebody trying to make quick money off of something. Canadian. So Memphis, Tennessee, we got Memphis, we got Clarksville, Nashville, we got Orlando, we got DeLand, Augustine, we got Crestview, Florida, we got the military base. Of course, here in Melbourne, because I mean, they all surround around this bitch right about now. Best friend, so Georgia as well. Something about Marietta. Marietta, Macon, which is leading up to Atlanta, but Los Angeles. Okay? Trying to play serious mind games. A female and feminine energy. Somebody is just like upset about this. Somebody is, I don't know, somebody's going back and forth with their own self, but this is also someone doing work towards a kid. That child is probably suicidal, whether they're showing it or not, or someone is like secluding themselves in a room. Someone wants something to be like, the person be the last to know something that occurred. Family cloned the phone. Dealing with an undercover FBI. I'm not going to tell the gender. Somebody could be a baker or like to bake cakes, sweets, and things like that. Roxbury or something like that. I don't know what it is. Is Roxbury in Massachusetts or Connecticut? It's in one of those two, but I'm getting more people from that area, but they're here in Florida. Somebody is in DeLand. Or somebody's due to land today in Florida between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. So between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. someone is due to land in Florida. Arabic female, a medical provider for a clinic, guilty, involved in some type of corruption, so they're trying to figure out how to get out. Someone's trying to figure out how to go back to like Pakistan or Egypt or something like that. Like somebody's trying to get back to Egypt. Somebody could be from Egypt, Jordan, Israel, something like that. Somebody's trying to figure out how they can go back. They're trying to hide something since Sunday or this Sunday. Somebody's name could be Genesis or start with a G. Something that they did 2 days ago, 2 to 3 days ago. This is like someone trying to guilt trip somebody into like something that they've been doing. It's like we gotta make them feel bad. Like it's them that's doing it. A hooker, a 304 streetwalker, or a strawberry. Those are the strawberries are the drug addict, hookers, lot lizards, and things like that. So somebody could be like, or somebody could be out here trying to say that somebody is like that. And it is like, I know I don't, so I don't care what motherfuckers say, because it's like, you gotta be bold to say that type of shit. I'm hearing need a pimp. Family gossip. Somebody's family that's gossiping so bad say if somebody is not present in the room, they're trying to say that that person is a hooker, a strawberry, streetwalker, a 304. But the thing of it is, someone, whoever is sitting there amongst the room with these people, don't realize they talking to the original hoes, 304, lot lizards, the druggies, the junkies, and everything else. And it's like, why are we gossiping back and forth about something that somebody clearly does not do? But whoever it is, they have ties to whoever this Maurice guy is, this Larry Curtis Johnson, and this Johnny Wright person is. They got ties to these people. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Charters Communication Incorporation do have ties with telephone companies, Metro PCS, T-Mobile, and things like that, which that will give them routers and times to be able to either get you certain type of internet, which is like Spectrum and shit like that. So with them having that going on, and then this person being tied to Cape Cod, they definitely are part of Illuminati or a Mason. There's no discussion about it. When you live in that neighborhood and come from that, baby, you already became an initiate. And that person will have ties to the courthouse and things like that. So whoever this is, they got ties to courthouses, a circuit court or a Supreme Court. So which means that they will have ties to some police officers and pharmacy. So for sure, it's like chemical. A pharmacy in Texas. So this person, oh yeah, because all the Johnsons do live out there in Texas. They sure the fuck do. Dean DeLynn, Lisa, and all of them Johnson, Desmond Johnson. All the motherfuckers stay in Texas. Texas, Arkansas. Sure the fuck do. So it's a relation right here. Correlation. Correlation. Are we? Somebody was like, wait a minute, baby. Hold on. Let me take some notes real quick. Yeah, because some of these people had ties with like Crimson. So whatever Crimson is, Roll Tide, whatever, Oklahoma State University, Arkansas University, Nebraska, and Louisiana. Also, Mississippi, until, most of the black kids would get upset because, the racism and stuff like that. As long as you was good at football, they didn't give a shit. But if anything, they lost the game, they was going to blame they black players. But whoever this is, a lot of the Johnsons and whoever Maurice Starr is, a.k.a. Larry Curtis Johnson, he got major ties to Texas, which is related to him having ties to the music producer, which I could tie him to Brian Leslie, that's Austin, Texas, and stuff like that. These are motherfucking celebrities. It's like, goddamn, she ain't gonna. No, we Rita know what she's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's like, hold up, which is gonna tie to, if you start looking into it. Keisha, she wanted to break into the music game out there in Houston. So with her wanting to do that in Houston, whatever fling she got going on, Johnny Luda is aware, but I don't think he aware about her affairs. But shit, is she aware about his affairs, about as big as a dude he is? It's like, yeah, I'm a big ass dude and he a gay dude at that. I'm Patrick too. School will notify DCF CPS of a case being rejected, recorded info, incriminations, which leads to another case in a lawsuit. Because somebody's doing something with police involvement. And whatever this involvement is, this is like somebody not realizing, you know how like you could, but okay, if I open up some phone lines and the kids use the phone lines, it's going to say Rita Taylor, right? Whoever this police officer is, right? Whoever got this ties to the school board, Texas, and the pharmacy, the phone numbers and the names of the police officers. So say the police officer wife is at home or whatever, but they got about 5 different lines, right? And they get their kid to make a report, and then they get a teacher or somebody from the school, but they tied to this person, this police officer. It shows in the system this police officer's name, which whoever is doing the investigation is going to realize, wait a minute, it's showing that it's Officer Melendez, and then Officer Melendez and Morales, they come from the same home. So Officers Melendez is his second name is Morales. So Officer Melendez Morales is showing that they call from the school. But he working right here at the precinct or at the police station, or he works for the sheriff department. But this teacher is calling from there, and then I'm getting another number with the Morales Melendez, and then somebody go ahead and do a reverse search, and they end up finding out all 5 of those lines is tied to whoever this police person is and the school person is, and whoever this person is of the pharmacy. They all 3 tied together because it's like the last name. So, you know, like whenever you open up a phone account, the social security is tied to whoever opened up that account. And somebody tried to do it based off in a business, but still the business was tied to somebody else's fucking account. But it's all under the same last name. That's how somebody gonna be able to figure out who did it. This person could be between the height of 5'10" and 6'5". Whoever this pharmacy is. Shit, if y'all ain't ever meet fucking Veronica, I think she about 5'10", shit. But whoever this school director is has ties to this police officer. Because it's records showing that when this person called from the school and whoever called from this police officer, the telephone numbers coincide. So meaning whenever the feds go put the information in and they putting that person's telephone number in, it's showing as the police. But then it's showing, wait a minute, they call from the school, but the ping address is calling from the school, but the telephone number that they're using, which was their personal cell phone, which showed up this police officer name, which both of them shows that they from the same household, a couple, friends. But then when they went on ahead and when they gonna do the search for this school director person and this police person, it's gonna show that they talked to a person that worked in a pharmacy. And then these 2 numbers is going to show that the pharmacist, whoever the pharmacist is, was speaking to the folks to Texas. And then it's going to show the Texas folks and these 304s tied to the people in Texas and the pharmacists in the police. All this shit is just going to link all together because it's going to be like, wait a minute. But the biggest piece of it is the school person and the police person, they're tied together under the same fucking phone line. Somebody wasn't thinking about that because, you know, like I said, AT&T do it, T-Mobile do it. It don't matter fucking what phone line it is. Most of the time they tie it to the Social Security. Somebody wasn't thinking about it. And then when they did try to eventually do it, they tried to do it under the LLC or the incorporation of where they've been. Somebody was not bright of where they was funneling the extra money to keep away from whoever this police officer is and this pharmacist is, so they didn't get extra tax. So which leads to them having to look into their taxes and seeing that they owe taxes and stuff like that. So this police officer was trying to run their money through this other system of where they're trying to open up these phones, and whatever phones, like say they got a DUNS number, and then the address of where they put it in, the P.O. box still goes right back to that person's home because it's like, say they don't be having enough time to always go to the post office. The shit got it rerouted to their home. So whoever was this police officer, which is one in Texas, one is here, one is in these other states that I mentioned, Massachusetts. Another one was, let's see, Memphis, Tennessee. We got here DeLand, Florida, Texas. And with all these showing with these P.O. boxes and then them trying to use the DUN numbers, but also using the cell phone companies, it all showed and tied into that these accounts tied into these one person in this group. And somebody tried to open it via the pharmacy at first, but then the police guy was like, well, shit, I can have my cousin because we got similar last name in Texas and we got the similar job. Why would they look into two cops and not, and think that we did this to call in at somebody else that we don't really know? But clearly someone, in the database, when you go backdoor when you backdoor police databases, you can basically see on the what's it called? Not the Hotmail key, not the JavaScript, but it's like a URL, basically as if you was gonna look up the IP address. When you back end it, you can sit there and see the two connections of who was connected to look up a particular person's name, whether they was in different states, but it's showing and it's correlating. Why are they looking up this same particular person's name? And the same name keep popping up and it's showing up at different dates. Somebody's shit goes all the way back to 2021 to 2022. And then it shows that how often they was looking up this name. Somebody was looking up that name for like a year to 2 years straight just to see, is it in there? Is it in there? This person was literally checking every week to every 2 weeks to see how many times they was making sure people were calling in to set in this situation with this pharmacist and this police. So they would go back and report back to whoever the person was in Texas from this police and this pharmacist to let them know that, hey, yeah, we made sure somebody was calling in to the school to notify about a DCF to CPS. So the school was calling in, whoever was the school person calling in to DCF and CPS, the pharmacist, and then the police person, then they would call back and report to the person in Texas to tell them. Also, they'll go tell somebody whoever lived in Indiana and Ohio, and also whoever they had connects to here in Florida, Augustine, Sarasota, DeLand, Orlando. Those places kept coming up when I was searching up this IP address. But it's like a Charters Communications where somebody has an account via that. So that's one. Somebody has grades. This is someone older. And somebody could be, going salt and pepper at this time. These are people stuck in their ways. This is someone that can't accept that somebody is actually a healer or, healing things for people and actually, they're meant to get help from these people. Somebody, they would be like, oh, we can get them to emotionally spin or to overspin to do this and this. Yeah. Whoever these people are, they recently just traveled between 5 p.m. and 12 a.m. to pay another hitman. So whoever they just paid, somebody literally went around midnight to go pay for another hitman. Somebody recently went to meet up with somebody between 1 and 2 a.m. to see if they can do it again. They're trying a clerk, so somebody could be work from the county clerk office that did this. So the county clerk office could be aware of this travel to go ahead and do this, because it's like we got to cause an emotional spin, or we got to put a spin on this for this emotional aspect of this situation. So someone could be trying to cloak their energy behind a fake profile. But this is like someone realizing, oh wow, they figured this out. Like, how? This is like somebody that someone's name could be like Calvin. Or they just using their like coven people, like trying to, but this, whoever this is right now that's watching, they work for the county clerk, for sure. Okay. And this other person it's like 3 people watching. One is from the county clerk's office. The other person is at the hospital or a nurse or work at a nursing home, hospital, medical, or a doctor or some shit. And then whoever this other person is, they're a sheriff or a police officer. They're cloaking their energy right now, trying to figure out, are they going to know where we're going to be parked at? Or somebody's going to literally be trying to be over there by the Gators dock, another one by the Chase Bank, another one by the food restaurant. The other one is planning to be in the parking lot of but like Publix or Sonics. Another one is trying to plan to be by the Walgreens or something like that. Like somebody, and then another person parked by the East College, the Eastern College or something like that. Like somebody is literally trying to figure out how we're going to come up with this elaborate plan. But they also got somebody coming from the UK, somebody like a Dapper Dan type guy to be like, oh yeah, you seem like somebody that we can just do something with. Like somebody wants to get somebody to get close enough to start a bullshit conversation. It's stupid. Also face piercings, or they wanted to get someone similar. This is like using someone that they feel is biracial or be having similar, oh, she got tattoos. She'd probably be like, oh, cool, thanks for the tattoos. Like these are somebody that's feeling like somebody is like that or impressed by certain shit. And it's like, okay, whatever. Someone could be under an alias or approaching something. A corrupt judge who's going to be facing time. So a judge is going to try to come in to persuade something, but they're racist. They're trying to figure out who the detective is. So there's a judge right now trying to do something either different with a haircut, hairstyle, a wig or something like that. They're trying to come under an alias. I feel like they're trying to get fake facial piercings, or they're trying to get somebody come from the UK that like somebody got like a cousin or relative that looks similar to them or something like that. A bottom bitch and a pimp. Okay, somebody's gonna be feeling like they're gonna portray this, or somebody trying to figure out who the fuck the mole is because they don't want to get caught up in this. A music producer. Okay, so whoever this music producer is, they could be pimping people or kids or somebody for to find some crazy ass shit. A black female in property management who got recently paid or an account. Okay, so whoever the black female is that's part of property management and this music producer, they could have been just recently paid like a pimp or a bottom bitch to set somebody up. Somebody with a bob, a short blunt cut. This is like somebody that could also work for an airline. Somebody's name could be Caroline. Somebody could have detected some racism or something, or from a judge, or somebody got something, some kind of information. Somebody did something undercover and got some information that somebody is racist. But they also figured out who was the person trying to do the trafficking or the pimping or trying to pimp somebody out and hope that it would work. Honestly, like I make it very clear, a black guy could not get my attention in no fucking given time. I don't give a fuck how much money this motherfucker got. Sorry, not sorry. It's not happening. Not know it was Spanish person, no nothing. I am turned off. So it's like, what is this shit? Okay, this is an Afro-Latina or Latino that's working with this black female and this music producer. So these three females is working, trying to get a pimp to do something, but they're trying to use somebody that they feel like will have some type of similarities, like a quick talker, a fast talker, or some shit like that. Somebody really trying to do that. A male lawyer that's watching and stalking. A black light-skinned female from Senate. So they all working together at this time. So this is this. They hoping that they can call somebody to commit a crime or have an emotional breakdown or some shit. It's like, I want them to cry. I want them to do this way. That is a mental disorder or illness, something. Like, do better. This is somebody coming down from Alabama. This is somebody that when they leave from wherever state they are in, they pretend to be single. This person, okay, so this light-skinned senator or this person from Alabama. So we got a black light-skinned female that's a Senate, that is part of Senate, and a male lawyer watching and stalking. They like to sleep around. They have some type of ties to Alabama, or they went to college in Alabama or something like that. Or somebody who recently went there, they sleep around a lot. This is still someone hoping to do some type of wonky welfare check. Like, oh, can we get somebody to go check on her and then we can just work it from there and see if we can do that. A real estate agent, somebody trying to get somebody, oh, Well, go look around her place and just see if you can catch it, if it's really messy or something like that. And we can just see, like, have somebody come knock on the door and just come check on her or something like that. Like, somebody's planning that. But somebody's going to have one of those situations. Hello from the other side, a passed on person, passed on relative or a friend. Somebody's going to be feeling like they having, like, a nightmare or a dream, like it's going to be so surreal. So somebody's about to have a supernatural experience here shortly. So whatever plan you're going to do, that don't take heed. Whatever the fuck you're going to be seeing that is happening. Because I'm getting like somebody could be sitting there and I'm just hearing somebody like, what the fuck is that? And it's going to happen about 2 more times. And something's going to be like literally, I don't know if the person going to be by themselves or if it's going to be 2 people in there. And it's like, say these 2 people get ready to go tell another 2 people. People going to be like, what you talking about? None of that shit really happening. And then whatever it is, it's just going to keep happening for like 2 to 4 days. A masculine and feminine energy. So someone's about to pass on. So it could be a real estate agent, a social worker. Somebody could be a bachelor from Alabama, a light-skinned black female Senate or part of Senate that sleeps around, a male lawyer that could be stalking people, someone that's Afro-Latina or Latino, a black female property manager, and a music producer, a pimp, and a bottle bitch that could end up be passing away. I'm hearing in the next 2 days to the next 3 weeks. I'm just a messenger. You ain't got to claim it, but it is what it is. A masculine and feminine energy. They're going to do them, go do you. So someone gets around. Somebody's church is being bugged. So somebody could have said something and they caught it on the recording. Somebody want to be a Joe Budden, I guess. Someone's enjoyment of something, hiding a secret. These are people upset about somebody putting their self first. They could have traveled again from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. not only to pay for spiritual work, but also for a hitman. This is also someone that's still stalking someone. So someone, a relative or people could be still stalking. In close proximity. And they're going to croak. A black female traveled to Georgia for more spiritual work. This person could be bisexual. A black female that traveled to Georgia that stalks someone. Child. Somebody could be driving an F-150 or a 4x4 that's also bisexual. They're resistant to change. Somebody has a tattoo, a neck tattoo, but on the right side of their neck. Not a full neck, but they got it on the right side. A Virgo, Houston, Texas. Somebody could have 3 children, spiritualist. Somebody could be 5'6", another person's 41. Something that somebody did in 2008, or they could have got married or divorced or in a relationship around 2008. Somebody born in 1981. Okay, so discreet. So bisexual. Somebody wanted to keep that quiet. I'm also getting the artist Beyonce. I mean, shit, that ain't fucking new. Shit, how else do y'all be thinking these motherfuckers keep these niggas so long? Saving for the future. A mechanic and tire shop. So somebody from a mechanic and tire shop that's involved in this. A black female with black bait ties. They could be light skinned. A foster parent. A white male that hacks for friends, families, and sometimes affiliates. Somebody is about to get immunity for something that they're going to do. So I don't know if this person is going to have to leave. Did they have to go to a protection program? Whoever's giving up everything or telling everything is going to be getting immunity from whatever this is. Because somebody could have got warned or told that this was organized crime, something like somebody was told if they didn't do something or if something proceeded, because I don't know if somebody just went on ahead and got counsel or went on ahead and got what is it called, advisory from someone, and it was like, well, with this, you know, and you being a witness and you knowing about this can carry a life sentence for somebody. That was like, if I felt like somebody could have been a judge, but they just went on ahead and just stayed doing lawyer shit, they could have told somebody they could be facing anywhere between 22 to 45 years. And then it's like, if it was something else that they knew about or did or participated in, they could have got a life sentence. And somebody was, I guess somebody ended up saying, you know, your best bet for the immunity. I don't know if they made some phone calls on the behalf of someone or a group of other people. And whatever it is, in this present moment, somebody's getting full fucking immunity. Even whatever the fuck it is that they did, somebody's getting immunity. Present moment, a spiritualist, or somebody could be telling on the whole group. It's some, I'm telling you, if there's some men in this situation, and y'all had a whole bunch of females doing this, and the females are still doing this, and y'all some men that's still on the back, to each his own. I'm not here to save nobody who don't want to stay themselves, but definitely got parts in the music industry too. Somebody can be 38. Somebody could be something about 2009 and 2010 is resurfacing. 2015 is resurfacing. 1985, someone's birthday or something that was done January 28th. Excuse me. Somebody's name could be Angela. The initials K as in kilo, C as in Charlie, M as in Mike, H as in hotel, first, middle, or last name. Fayetteville, North Carolina, a military base, either in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg, or military base in Germany, okay? Somebody could be close to about 185 pounds. Someone could be about 6'3". But somebody definitely has ties to North Carolina. Somebody's not trying to recover something. Somebody keeps doing something. An addiction is repeated. Somebody, y'all need to figure out what it is, because a confirmation, somebody gonna miss who it is, and they just gonna be going, and it's like somebody gonna, the more people keep going, somebody gonna keep telling. I feel like somebody's sentence keep getting lighter and lighter and lighter. But one big part of this situation is caution: sex ring workers, escort, strippers, set up girls and set up boys. They could be telling or trying to get immunity in this situation. These people are super codependent, but they're upset about somebody's independent self-reliance, and that this financial independence will cause somebody to be able to do something. They're near the home or the location. Made a wire transfer. Meeting at a rec center. At a spiritual rec center. Or where there's something where people go meditate at often. This is like somebody who's going to do something, I don't know, just to make sure somebody could be able to be safe or something. Life path 3. Somebody, if you're planning to do something to help somebody, you need to do that immediately, because delaying and trying to go back and forth with yourself, like, are they not? I mean, if it's something that you got to tell someone, and if they're emotionally, like, a person that is not emotionally mature, they're not going to understand. An emotionally immature person can put certain things to the side in order for certain things to be done. Someone needs to learn to decipher when someone is actually emotionally intelligent and mature than when you're dealing with people who are immature. And in my situation, these are emotionally non-intelligent and very immature people. Again, children in adult bodies. These people could be 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, and this is literally children in adult bodies, period. These are also people who are upset because something about deep knowledge of religion, spiritual and esoteric knowledge, high IQ and super intelligence. This is also people who don't like to be called out on the spot. They don't like that. This is also people that's upset, like, why don't you choose our group? Why, if you will come for us, we'll probably just go ahead and help you and do these things. If you just go along with the person, it's like, no, nobody want to do that. That's like being a fucking follower. Where's the free thinking in that shit? None. A niece or a nephew, a black male sleeping with a male at the courthouse for a court case. So another black man sleeping with a man at a courthouse for a court case. Okay, and somebody's niece or a nephew. So it could be two women sleeping together or two men, something like that. A white female married with 1 to 3 children that could also be sleeping with this person. So it could be, hey, somebody like got jungle fever in this situation. Okay, handicap status. Someone's trying to make something seem physically or mentally impaired, limited to major life activities. An American black woman, dark skin, voodoo, spiritual work. Something about detachment from a situation. Someone's no longer going back and forth about this. Low vibration, major gossip, lies, mean girl, mean boy, clique. They wanted to cock block. These are people that are still trying to figure certain things out that they did in November or December. Or somebody what they retrieved. Or it's some information that they have that they took in November and December about someone's health or information or something that they did that they try to block from coming in, or they altered and didn't want someone to know about it. And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure by how they're looking, it's probably done and over with, but we're not for sure 100% because what we do know is that this person has this going on. If it's a woman, she's still menstruating, but it's like, shit, it doesn't matter. It's like, why don't you check for sure? You don't ever fucking know. Spiritual worker, a reader, a healer, astrologers, and Reiki healers. These people are using it. Also, someone could be scared at this time to be able to communicate. It's like, is there a conversation or something? But whatever this is, somebody could know something is not right. But somebody's still trying to do mental manipulation, health, and keep communication from coming out. Spiritual communication. Telepathy. Somebody wants to use that, but it's like it's irrelevant. Something about somebody, you could be blocking it out because it's not relevant, because it's not like it's useful at this time. Someone, it could be a serious situation, and someone is trying to make it seem like, oh, let me distract here, let me distract here. Someone, you could be like wisening up to the fact like someone is trying to do distractive work. We already had that part. Because this is based off of city funds. Somebody about Portuguese. And someone could be biracial. So someone could be Portuguese. Somebody, a teacher. So somebody could be doing summer school or something like that. Some ministers. Somebody does work for the circuit court. Somebody also work for a gym. Somebody like to do a, muscle builder or something. Yeah, muscle builder or something. This is also people trying to keep somebody from figuring out exactly what they did, because it's like it's coming out regardless if they wanted to or not. Somebody don't like this shit, because I'm hearing, I'm not trying to do this long ass bid for this shit. Well, a snitch is only those who are participants of the crime, not those who's trying to get away from the fucking crime. Remember that. These are the people that had to click up with their own fucking ops just to do this. And some of their ops were cops. You see? Somebody's like, huh? Some of the ops was cops. But they try to have them, but shit, you don't know which one of your people would tell. So, I mean, I'm 1,000,000,000% sure with the feds being involved, they ain't telling shit. Because if they know that you cops and they know you work for the courthouse, why the fuck would they go ahead and give up the people who giving them the information? Now, granted, it depends on what it is or what's going on, but I'm pretty sure whatever this is that was underground, it's gonna have to. Somebody's name could be Carmen. Something about a hotel that's coming to the surface. Whatever this hotel situation is, I feel like this hotel situation brings this hotel and whoever was this Portuguese person is, or the Portuguese people are, is coming to the surface. It's coming. Something about 8 o'clock, between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m., something is coming up. They're going to figure out somebody used to be part of some sort of militia, or somebody's family was a part of some type of militia. Somebody born in the 1970s. And whatever it is that they found, no bueno. They found something about some checks from a police and a doctor, or some hospitals. They found the scam, or they found the connect. Somebody found the connect of this situation. And I guess they did some thorough investigating of real estate people that are Portuguese or Brazilian. They looked into their banks, and then they seen that it's a church. And whatever this church is, and it's a lot of Portuguese people, they also seen something about cars, a car lot, or a car dealership. I'm also seeing apartment complex, which I'm 100% sure they went back to Metro West to go look into those people from where I used to live at too. So the west side of Orlando, Raleigh, and all that. So they looking into the daycares from over there. They looking into the places from over there. So whatever that is on top of the kids' school, they looking at something where it's starting to look real redline-ish. And with the redlining, I feel like there's been more complaints about some sort of experience of racism or food places and restaurants. And this is on a particular side of town. Now, with that being said, that's also connecting them across another state line or a county or a city. Someone could be reporting this off of a committee. This is also someone where people, like I said, y'all gotta be careful and be very fucking mindful. Whenever you feel like you about to be something, it's gonna be when black folks trying to tell you something, but they know about their folk. They know about their folk. And it's not about black folk. It's talking about whenever you got to experience that real fucking racism, because they'll come out the woodworks when it's really time for it. And it's going to be the tied and shod where y'all used to be hanging out for about the last 2 to 4 years. Hey, my chapter is not really cool with your chapter. We had to work with you because it was benefactors and money. Now all the time, now at this point, now y'all spics and Negroes. You see, somebody just got the... They backed off like, we have nothing to do with this, because they know feds is involved. And with these folks knowing that the feds is involved, they fit to let whoever these Portuguese people is take the fall. Whoever these 1950 people and these people from the hotel, y'all taking the fall. And with this, somebody could have been picking up or sensing that somebody could have been doing something like this. And it's like, ain't no fucking way they about to give us up. And they did. And with the digging that they're doing, I'm getting more like, oh, bingo. We got this group right here. Bingo. We got this group right here. Bingo. Who's next? Basically, somebody's literally doing that right now. Who's next? They follow the people for the bank, the children's hospital. This is also someone watching via a link or a network that somebody could be having about somebody's privacy being invaded at this time. An appraiser. This is somebody's blood family is being watched, and a white female from a property management that's being watched heavily. They're watching this movement. They may have watched this white female go into a particular hotel or to make a particular check or a deposit. Somebody could be 52 or born in 1952. They are watching you. An Arabic female. So whoever this female from property management who has this Arabic female with political ties to the state and police. They're watching this. One-sided competition, wanting clout and attention, getting their son or nephew cybersecurity signals in NASA and the military. So it's like they're watching this. Somebody born in 62. Somebody could find out about other children that it's like, damn, y'all like in y'all, 60s, 70s, and somebody realizing you got another son, he's 30 something years old, Tom, why you didn't tell me? And it's not only that he has this son or this daughter or something like that, this child is another nationality than what they are. Damn. Changed and consistent behavior, turning the tables. Somebody is a left-wing capitalist. Somebody could find out. Has biracial. I can't make this shit up. Somebody about to find out that their husband or the wife try to hide some kids or something from the husband, or the husband hiding kids from the wife. It's one of the two. And it's like somebody could have been missing for about a year or two. Somebody could have had ties to a bank or something like that. And whatever this money is and whatever something was supposed to go to, somebody's like, huh? Well, you mean to tell me that this is my real, this is this and whatever? But it's like somebody could have thought something about LGBT, Tammy Grinder, or somebody discovered something on the computer. Somebody leaking something to a spouse because what they found on a phone and a computer. Something is reversing something about Guam. So whoever they could have hired for their last hacker, the hacker has found something and they're leaking it to the wife. Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. This is opening up an old case. Detached. Something with kids as well. Somebody's getting caught up with kitty stuff on their computer or phone. Somebody don't know where this person is doing this from either. An Arabic female who wears a hijab. A restaurant. So someone may not have thought to just go look into the restaurant. Oh, okay, so whoever this female who wears a hijab, she must have figured out that her father be watching certain things with kids. Something about somebody being born in 1982. Somebody's about ready to fucking pass out once they see that they dad paid for something outside the country about sleeping with kids. And it's a video of him actually doing something with some kids. Something about 72. Or somebody, born in 72 has pictures of this person sleeping with some kids or their own kids or kids that they were supposed to be taking care of. Also, somebody from the Dominican Republic or somebody here with a visa could have been sending some type of money back and laundering the money under a special needs kids program to try to hide the fact that they were using this money or laundering this money from somebody they stole from. So somebody is laundering the money that belongs to somebody and they're hiding it under a special needs kids program, or a special needs program. Special needs account was open for the behalf of a child that went missing, and the inappropriate use of funds didn't go where it needed to. This Hispanic female property manager who's a false spiritual reader, and also been paying other people to give another person a fake read. So somebody could be born in 72, 82 or something like that. They paid somebody to give another person. I'm hearing a female could have paid a man or somebody else to give a fake reading to somebody else to make it seem that the person, whoever they're trying to go look into, is not the one. Something about part of a KKK group that has some ties to Hawaii, and some cybersecurity signals, NASA and the military, and a female. They're about to be alerted that they're being watched, and they caught on to the foul play. Somebody could also be an esthetician, skincare, or a pharmacist. They're about to be notified that they are being watched, or they're about to be alerted about being watched. A male officer or police officer who's trying to still watch. So whoever this person is, born in 82, a male police officer born in 82, or this female cybersecurity signals military person from Hawaii who's being watched that was paid from somebody born either 62, 72, or 82. Okay? They got ties to Hawaii. I'm getting a military base possibly. This is also someone who's caught up in credit card debt or trying to clear up some type of credit card debt. So somebody born in 72 could be trying to clear their credit card debt and do something about, so keep something hidden about what they did. Something about a cadet. Okay. Also, old records about what somebody did or some transmitted something that somebody did at a bank. Somebody born in 62. Somebody did something evil towards somebody, just like being kind in between worlds. So somebody could have been paying for somebody to do something at a church. So whoever is born in 62 could be paying somebody to be in a van, or paying some police officers and pharmacist people, or somebody at either at a, what you call them, like a MoneyGram, Western Unions and stuff like that, MScott. Somebody's paying someone to make sure that they don't, somebody's not able to do that or something. Somebody's trying to tell them like, oh, this, I can't do this or I can't do that type of, somebody's trying to pay somebody to do that, or they trying to surround somebody or do something at a place, okay? Somebody born in 82. I feel like whoever's going to try to do something towards somebody whenever they're going somewhere, I'm getting like it's going to be going in at two locations. So one area is being watched once somebody leave. The second area is going to be as somebody could be going somewhere. I don't know if they're going to use public transportation. I don't know if they walk in, if they're taking a car service, all three. But I feel like it's something in close proximity that someone could be guesstimating that someone will go. But wherever this person is going to go, they're literally going to be watching and see who pulls up into that parking lot or towards that person at that time. If it's going to be somebody's relatives, if it's going to be some cops, is it going to be somebody coming from another city or a county that's going to come to where this person is to start something. They're literally watching these people, and they already seen whoever was born in 82 or 72, they watched who they already paid. Whoever is born in 62, they watching who they bribed to do something in a particular way. Whoever is 72, they could have told somebody to talk or provoke or start or persuade some type of conversation in a particular way, like to try to make somebody feel some type of way, to get a reaction or something like that. So whatever it is that these people could have paid, whoever the person born in 72 could be doing something that they're not supposed to do, or being in the area where they shouldn't be at. Like, oh no, I came here to come do this or whatever, or something like that. It's like something is going to hit somebody in the worst way, because I'm seeing somebody like, why are you here? What, you know, whatever. But or it's going to end up being where somebody literally just going to keep walking and ignoring somebody. Somebody, you know, full of integrity. You could be loyal. Something about, they could already figure out somebody was trying to sell something on the market. Pervert narcissists, flying monkeys, wild card. These are people that can no longer play in your face because the warrant is pending. And for the other ones, the federal warrant, I feel like for somebody tomorrow morning, a federal warrant will already be signed. For some other people, oh shit, the federal warrant is already going to be signed. For whoever was born in 62, 72, and 82, the warrants are signed. The person who's born 90, between 92, 2002, those warrants are pending. So whoever is born between 62 and 72, the federal warrant is already signed for those people. These are going to be people that's going to be put on blast or embarrassed as soon as they do something. Okay, they're watching, and friends of an official and a pastor are involved from overseas. China, a female, a black female doctor informant. Something going to end up going viral. So whoever this person is going to be born in 82, that's going to be at these restaurants or have people surrounding an area to go bother someone, those people are going to end up getting hit with the warrant. Somebody's going to have no choice but to resign, okay? Swords, dark brown, gray hair, older, wise, hazel, blue eyes, something about a bounce back. So somebody could be trying to come back to try to save something or do something. I don't know. It's a conversation. Pregnancy, fire department, Hispanic female, light-skinned police officer. So whoever this person is, police officer is going to end up getting themselves caught up. They're part of this federal warrant. This is also somebody is just so, they don't like to see somebody happy. This is like somebody mad because it's like, I want this person, and it's a person that's like, I'm just getting like somebody wanting to, like, either about to start a conversation, they're going to have a conversation, and it's like something that's happening all in between this. I don't know what this is. I hope somebody is not like trying to. It's two people in cahoots against another person, but this person, I feel like either they're gonna wake up as soon as this is happening, where it's like I'm seeing like somebody like can like I don't know if they're gonna be trying to have a conversation or whatever. It's like somebody is tracking another person, whether they know that these people are tracking them or not. Like the other person is aware that they're being tracked. But I don't feel like this person's aware because I feel like they could have been working with this group for a while, but it's like somebody was like, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker's gonna do this. And if they doing this, let me go call this little dirty ass bitch. Even I don't like her, but I know this person born in 1972 is messy to the motherfucker. Whoever it is, and whoever born in 72 is messy to the motherfucker, but it's a warrant out for their fucking arrest anyway. Because it's given that they in what you in this area for, and how the fuck would you know to go to this side of the place or something like that. It's something along them lines. So whoever born in 72 is like they being real fucking messy about it. Because it's getting like somebody knows that another person, it's like whoever the person is just like, because let's just say I'm going la di la 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 in my own fucking word, right? And it's like somebody could be trying to, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to surprise a person or it's just like, I don't know. It's something weird. Did I what? If I fucking farted, I will fucking say I did. The fuck? Kudos, though. Good one. But it's like something where somebody's going to be doing something and it's like, damn, ear, god damn. This is like everywhere. But it's like somebody wants to surprise, but it's like it's a nervousness in one of this situation. But whoever is looking to surprise another person, this person might want to just be mindful, like not to be concerned about whatever it is that they're going to do, because I feel like it's going to work out good. But it's like whoever somebody could have been working with is some kind of wonky shit. But I don't. However it is. It's two of these motherfuckers that they about to get federally indicted either fucking way. Okay? Somebody need to know that. A registered nurse, okay, a Florida, a female cop or some shit like that. It's something, but somebody, it's like something's gonna be happening like right in the nick of time. I don't know if somebody gonna be making a phone call or some, it's like one of those, you know how like you could be looking in your peripheral, you could just see at your peripheral some shit. It's like, hey, look out. But I feel like somebody's saying, hey, look out. They saying that shit right on time. Like literally right on time. But it is like, I could just see literally right as that shit getting ready to happen, I just see everything just swarming in all at fucking once. So whatever this swarm in of this situation is, it's like, whoever the people that gotta have this, I'm just seeing somebody just move these people, get back, where you gotta go, and it's just like somebody like I don't know if they gonna get switched away, moved away, or something like that to go do something. But whoever these is like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is like somebody who had an intent of trying to do a crime of passion, but they knew that it was going to be a crime of passion type shit. Of whoever it's like somebody don't do thorough checks on their motherfucking cops. Because whoever this female is, she been like that before she even became a motherfucking cop type shit. But it's like, how the fuck did she do that? But it's about to come to a close because whoever this is, it's a bunch of females stalking another fucking female. But whoever it is, Because where it would have been took them 1 to 3 weeks, this is giving like this shit can happen within hours or within days. Where they witnessing where people are, for me, this apartment, all this stuff. I don't know how long it's gonna fucking take their ass to do, but shit, rather sooner than fucking later. But whatever this is, they watching whoever these women are, but these women are now going towards these men. So whoever these men are that's getting, participating, because I'm hearing something about a seminar. This ain't looking good because SWAT, U.S. Marshal, this is the full security team. So whatever the fuck these people been doing, and I know I'll be wanting to talk a little bit deeper on it, but it's just like, ain't enough time in the fucking world to talk about this shit. Like, at that point, I might as well make a fucking movie based off that shit, okay? I'm not fucking Lifetime, all right? And I'm not the fucking movie theater. But full security, federal, military, police, sheriff, like SWAT, U.S. Marshals, this shit gotta be way fucking big. So that means that either they done got drugs, they got money, they got guns, they got kids, they got women, they got bodies. That means they tracking somebody hacked it, and then somebody must have hacked into a particular system. So Veterans Affairs, the government system, somebody hacked into some shit that they had no business. Shit, U.S. Embassy. So you got all that going on. Just know. Also, fire department. It's like a spirit team, ancestor protection. What the fuck? Implantation, pregnancies, Aries, Leo season. So we are in Cancer. So Leo season is coming up very quickly here soon, shortly. This is like somebody chasing after somebody talking about, you wait for to do this. It's like, whoa. Somebody's same-sex lover. Go have to get put down. It's like, you're not leaving me for them. This is like one of those shits where it just come out and it's like, look, you already knew what's up. I'm getting somebody saying, well, you knew what was up, and it ain't gonna be no secrets. I don't want to start nothing off with no secrets. Ain't shit about no secret, but it's goddamn somebody just, hey, you gonna fix that and handle that. Like, what is it? They're on the down low. Switch it up for anything shiny. They slept with your uncle. Crazy to say, they broke in contracts, twin flames. A real estate broker. Somebody from the Caribbean. Island roots. So like to be Latin extremists. Or somebody did this for that. For a group, a tax advisor. This could have been a group of friends to help do armed robbery. This is like somebody's, everybody got their own fucking way. Like certain shit, people don't get out their fucking systems. That ain't got shit to do with me, but it's just like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but literally, I don't know if somebody wasn't thinking about all the intricacies of the situation, but whatever this is somebody that was going to be set up that they knew that let's say they live a polyamorous unicorn lifestyle. That's what it's called, unicorn lifestyle. And whatever the fuck this unicorn lifestyle is one of those like where they try to keep a secret. They got no choice to be open, or it was just this person was the only person that wasn't aware that that's how they really live for real. And it was just like, now I don't want to do this no more, or I'm not going to be a part of this no more. I'll give this all up, whatever. But it's just like, as soon as this happened, it's like somebody that they could have been dealing with, or all these other people is like, oh, this is something crazy on the same side. But somebody got to be mindful about this, because it's like, how I explain to people, like somebody got a fake reading, but with the fake reading, somebody was actually getting the real reading and knowing that a person was planning to actually, like change their life and stuff like that. It was 2 to 3 other people, two women and some men that was actually plotting to go ahead to like do something towards who, if it was a man trying to, convert or whatever, go back to, hey, I just want to be with women type shit. These people was looking to see, and they paid somebody a fake reader to keep the hostility going. And whatever this hostility is, it was another person that could have been paying them and funding them, and it's like, well, keep this motherfucker in this energy because we need this motherfucker over here to do what it is that we need him to do, right? And say that this person was like, hey, I want to do the right thing, I want to help this person, whatever the case may have been. These people, and then whoever it is that the person's relatives and family is, they was looking into this person to figure out what's they what they mind at, what's this at, because it's like they oblivious because they gonna keep playing stupid like they don't, they don't know nothing about this stuff. Like whoever the fuck this is, they literally was digging real deep like this, trying to like. This is a person that if you tell them like, hey, you need to listen to the moon sign, they'll be like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I ain't into that shit. And it's like, motherfucker, you might want to be into this shit because you ain't gonna be able to tell the difference of when someone's giving you a fake reading or giving you a real reading. That's one. Two, these are going to be people that's going to know how to manipulate and backdoor you, and you ain't going to know, you're not going to see whatever it is type of trap that they trying to keep you in. So if they did do some heavy ass shit, it's just going to stick on you until you finally fucking wake up out of it. And then if you wake up out of it, that's that type of shit that make your ass be like, you going to lose your shit. So instead of losing your shit, you got to be like, okay, hold up, what's going on around me type thing. But this is like, somebody could be taking advantage of it where it's like, okay, well, we'll still send this a little bit of change over here, this over here. But these two bitches, like whoever somebody's family is, it's like these two motherfuckers and that motherfucker over there. Look, I'm going to get this nigga to go keep messing with him. And then I'm going to get these motherfuckers to keep messing with her and him. And then I'm going to get them messing with them. But I know I could use these two to my benefit because I'm trying to get over here to this person. Like somebody relative trying to get close to another fucking person to go fuck with them, to go do something to them, either hurt them or harm them. And then it's like they know that the other two people can block the other person or other, other people that do want to help the person. It's like, nah, we're going to get these motherfuckers real quick. And then let me see how they thinking. Let me see how they really feeling or whatever. And it's like, even though somebody could be trying to, move how they trying to move or whatever, it's like, I know I can get these two to keep on fucking up. And then with me knowing that, I can use them to go ahead and track his ass. He ain't going to know that these ones over here is tracking him. And with this friend, I know I can use them to keep tracking him. And he ain't going to know they tracking him. Because it looked like his ass about to go back over there to go do some. So I'm going to make sure that, because this one looked like that bitch. It's literally somebody relatives really sitting here and say, I can use this motherfucker to track his ass. Because it looked like that one was on his ass. Like somebody literally, in like, whether people knew it or not, this person was literally plotting to see, okay, well, it seemed like that one is a little bit strapped for it, but this one gonna go cuckoo because this is like someone knowing for a fucking fact that somebody really, regardless if somebody like, you can have a heart. Let me put it this way, you can have a heart. Regardless how fucking dirty people do it, like if you ain't never seen that movie Honest Thieves, then you wouldn't never fucking understand what I'm talking about. Meaning is people to be talking about they got this, they got intelligence, emotional intelligence and maturity leads you to understand even if a person hurt you or harmed you, even though you can't trust them to an extent, you can trust certain things to an extent to get you where the fuck you need to go. I can trust you as far as where I could put you, but you can trust that, hey, certain things still have to be built up in a particular way. But shit, if you know for a fact, regardless, shit, I done seen motherfuckers trying to harm motherfucking people, but hey, I'll keep you out of harm's way. I know I still got to do some fuck shit, but I'ma still help you in the end type thing. I've seen that happen. And they don't screw them over or nothing. It's like, these will be people that will literally leave you the fuck alone versus to keep bringing fucking harm to you, trying to break you down or whatever. It's certain people that will do that. And I saw your message, but good job. But it's certain people that would do that type of stuff. And when you don't know how far certain things can go, it's not like it's a weakness. It's not none of those things. It's just a different type of understanding. What's understood don't need to be fucking explained. Y'all ain't gotta sit there and explain to about 5-10 people how y'all can, hey, we got an understanding. I'd rather you go over here than going over here. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. But whoever this is a person that can tell that, hey, this motherfucker, whoever this other person is and these other people, shit, I know I can still get them to try to go rob that motherfucker. I can still get them, but I'ma still keep these motherfuckers on that nigga's ass so that man don't go over here to go fuck with her. So it's like literally somebody strategically was doing some shit like that, or they could currently still be doing it, past, present, or future energy. And when you got to figure out how it is, that's why when people be like, why you don't like surprises? Because I like to know what's going on, what's happening, shit like that. Because when you don't know what the fuck going on, you know, sometimes you're not gonna be prepared, or other times you too prepared, and then it's like you gonna end up missing like whatever type of conversation you trying to have in that particular moment. Because it's like I mean, you'll still be able to concentrate, but the concentration and the focus to know like, okay, shit, yeah, you talking or whatever, but that's like somebody sitting here looking at you, and you sit here like, yeah, but you see something right over here in this fucking situation, they getting ready to throw a fucking bullet, but the fact that you still stuck right here, you ain't gonna ever see this motherfucker trying to throw a bullet, because you can see the rest of these motherfuckers over here, but what about that person right there? But if I don't know you coming in and somebody else trying to come in, it's going to distract me that, hey, I still got one fucking piece of corner that I don't have covered. But if, you know, you and I ain't in the conversation, I can't trust the fact that, hey, you looking out over here. Hey, check this side. Okay, motherfucker, well, you check your side, because the way that you can see right here, I can see right here. Hey, somebody coming to your left, somebody coming to my right. Either you going to have it or you not, or you going to be the motherfucker that I still got to pay attention. Do I need to bust your shit out real quick before somebody trying to do this? So you got to make sure all your angles is covered, especially if you're a person by yourself and you in the world by yourself. You got to be able to know how to handle yourself, regardless, good, bad, ugly, right, wrong. It just don't fucking matter. And for me, I'm out here on my own. So I have to know what the fuck going on with me at all times. Either you with me or you fucking not. And if you not with me, shit, I'ma still allow you to do what it is that you gotta do. And it ain't ever been a person to sit there and try to say, and if they ever try to say anything other than, I'ma let you be what the fuck you gonna be. I'm only gonna ask you so many fucking times. Because when I'm sick and tired, I'm sick and tired. Then it's, oh, she mean, she hateful, it is. Very, very. I ain't got to be vindictive, because I'm not in the business of getting my lick back. You want to know why? Because I already know whatever it is that you fucking with, they going to fuck you up a little bit better than what I could. That's hilarious. So I would rather go ahead and have a laugh, because at the moment when I was crying, I need a fucking laugh. You see? So, especially, that's why I'm always in the business, treat people right, because shit, the same time that they go on here to fuck you over, it's always somebody willing to fuck them motherfuckers over way better than what it is that you could do. You just sit back and fucking watch. That's it. Just sit back and watch. You ain't got to do nothing to nobody, especially if if it's necessary, but 10 times out of 10, it ain't even necessary. It's already handled. They got to deal with the karma of the people who's the headaches. They got to deal with the karma of other people doing fucked up shit, betraying them. Because if they wanted to be your enemy and you weren't ever an enemy and you ain't ever did nothing wrong to nobody, guess what's going to happen to them? It's going to be somebody way bigger than them willing to do the same shit that they did to you 10 times worse. I'm a firm believer of that. So when you allow a person to go ahead and do what you going to do. Show me what you'd rather do so I can do what I have to do. And if that's what I have to do is go ahead and skedaddle, baby, it's been real. You just go ahead and do that. But whoever this is somebody willing to take some sort of fucking risk to do this, where whatever it is, it's like somebody could know wherever the fuck they going, they know they covered. Whoever it is that somebody's trying to plan something or keep something under wraps or some crazy weird shit, somebody know they cover. It's one of those, you know how like some kids, when they know they done did some bullshit, it's literally a situation like that. Like when your kids know they did some bullshit, but it's like, shit, I ain't trying to get my ass whooped. So they gonna be like, mama, daddy. They know when to run straight into you. And you just be like, okay, come here. What's going on? But they know you ain't going to allow nobody to hurt them or nothing like that. Because, you know, before you be sitting there like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? And by the time you ask something, you be like, I'm trying to, somebody could already know some type of situation or something like that. But somebody got a situation like that, but it's also somebody that's in a situation where they, you know what I'm saying, the covering. Somebody could know that somebody has some kind of covering on them or some shit like that. But it's also somebody plotting that whoever these other people are, they are the type of people that would do like a fucking crime of passion type shit. Somebody was really fucking trying to plot on that shit, but it's just like, okay, all right. But I'm like, I'm literally seeing somebody like sitting here watching some shit like, you see, that's one of those where you watched Friday at the Next, and it was like, that crazy bitch outside again. It's literally one of those situations where somebody like you, I don't know if you just basically standing there and it's like a person trying to talk to you, but it's like you on the outside, on the inside at the same time watching the bullshit go on, and it's just like, Day, that crazy bitch over here, and that crazy bitch over here about to beat your shit in, cause run, Forrest, run. It's like some shit right there, and it's just like, hey, bruh, you, that crazy bitch over there, you better go get her a cookie or some snacks or something. You know, she might need some Notos. I mean, it's a one number. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you weak. It don't make you a bitch. But it looked like that bitch looked like she lost a little screws in her head. Call 911. You know, shit. You know, if somebody got punch her ass, you know, we might have to do a reverse of 119. I'm pretty sure it's still called 911 at the same motherfucking time. But whoever this is, call 411 or the hotline of 988. This bitch is suicidal, homicidal. It's a bomb in this bitch. Okay. It's something like that. And somebody is banking on the fact that little crazy bitch over here with the crew of, you know, motherfucker tell me, that's my man. He's my man. Okay, Sean, I mean, do you want to be Sean today or you want to be Keyshawn? Cause Keyshawn and Keyshana and then crazy bitch over here, and Big Bookie and Cookie over here, they over here chasing this. He my man. He's my man. You're right. You're right. Hey, you might want to be careful. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's like fish. Be careful. Type shit. And but this is like somebody fucking plan that they banking on that. Hey, once this shit go down, this is like somebody saying banking on somebody. Hey, move back. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Florida is a stand your ground type of motherfucking state type shit. But whoever the fuck this is like. Do your peoples know you over here? Like how long? Like whoever these people are coming after this one person who's going towards another person. It's just like it's like they mad at the other person, but it's like they have nothing to do with it because they chasing after the person who's basically saying, I don't want nothing to do with y'all no more. I don't fuck with y'all no more. I don't love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this shit no more. Like I've been delivered type shit. And these motherfuckers is not grasping in they brains, in their brain cells that I've been delivered. I don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm not doing bow chicka wow with y'all motherfuckers no more, and they wilding the fuck out. And somebody, folks, was banking on that, and it was like they banking on it because the cuckoo crew, they felt that they would be effective to get rid of the person and get rid of the other person, so it basically be done that nobody can bring the situation back. That's what somebody really, you know what I'm saying, banking on. Like, no bullshit. So wherever it is where somebody feel like, okay, well, I can run into them and go do this, somebody is literally banking on this shit because this person don't be thinking. Okay? Whoever this person is, could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And y'all need to know them motherfuckers is super emotional. They super fucking manipulative. And baby, when they get into their goddamn feelings, those are some vindictive ass. If it's a female, oh, they fucking vindictive. If it's a gay man and he got this type of stuff, oh, they fucking vindictive, okay? Okay, vindictive. That'll be a motherfucker you sit there seeing doing windmills and motherfuckers. You got it. Somebody give this motherfucker a whole bag of fucking cocaine or something like that. Calm they fucking nerves. Okay, I swear for God. So somebody might want to be, prepared. If you trying to do something, be prepared for the bullshit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't be having to look over your shoulders, but just, it's a possibility that somebody will try to pull that shit and they're going to be stalking you on the low, whether you know it or not. Okay? Or not. But this is like people that was trying to pay a person to be like throw off their senses to not know what's going on. Like G shit, you know what I mean? But whoever they are, they having a big ego death. Cause this is like, motherfucker, is we running? Is we running? Is we running? Is we running? And shit, hop on. Hop on. You better run. You better run. Cause that's that one of that punch where you seen they was in that juke joint. You don't know nothing about no juke joint. You better go look at what she did to that man in that juke joint. Somebody could have used state mutual funds, wood, and medicine. Okay. Don't tell me somebody dealing with some psychopaths. You motherfuckers dealing with psychopaths, okay? But somebody do need to know, understand if it's something that is going to be planned or whatever. This is also some people that want to beat somebody up in a parking lot. Meet me at the McDonald's parking lot. A female sex ring that want to try to beat another fucking female up over a person that don't want them. These are some females that want to fight over a dude that don't want them. He don't want me. I done went to go get all these changes for him. And he don't want me no more. I mean, it's been beat through the roof. There's no squeezing in the walls. Okay, Shrita, stop. I'm back. My bad. Because I was about to go to hell and come back. And I was like, no. We was doing good. Anyway, somebody be mindful, but at the same time, like, I don't know if this was like a no contact, I don't know what the fuck this is, but somebody could be stalking somebody else, or somebody, Harlem Shake on their ass or some shit like that. Like somebody gonna have to two-step, you better go ahead and step, side to side. You're gonna have to do some type of shit. Okay? You better do the love slide, some shit. Chicago two-step it. I don't know. Can't keep a job, inconsistent. Corner store, gas station. These be motherfuckers worried about the wrong thing. Somebody could close out a price or something like that. These motherfuckers just ain't got no standards. And somebody could be like, I want the standards. Y'all have no standards. That person got, goals. You have none. You chasing hoes. I don't want y'all. It's like somebody trying to do, the person that could be trying to do this to somebody, they could have veneers or dentures. Now, come on now. Could be biracial. A local police female watching and stalking. Child. That's sad. I guess that's how the price they be wanting to prey, prey on these motherfuckers that be in jail anyway. I be knowing cops be like, I knew cops was be fucking intrigued by some of these damn dudes when they be arresting them. I knew it. And I said it's supposed to be I knew. But I knew it. I knew it. These be motherfuckers that they like them some thugs. And I don't think none of the men be finding most of the women attractive, because most of the time they hookers, crackheads, and they just ain't got much education, or just sometimes they just be some bitches that just lost their motherfucking mind. They got tired. They was sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's very rare and slim that men arrest real beautiful women to go to jail. It's very rare. Women just get intrigued like, oh, he's a bad boy. I want a bad boy. Sharita, okay. Sharita, stay focused. Stay focused. Because whatever the shit is, it's like, I got to find a humor in it. You got to find a humor. Because if you don't, it's just going to be like, huh. This local police female watching and stalking, she could be low-key fucking on her physical therapist. Like, this bitch got a sex addiction. The police department don't have no fucking sex addict anonymous classes for y'all officers. Something about hair braider. Yeah, who she just focus. Game face. Hey, motherfucker, hey, they get around. This person gotta be like a Gemini or some shit. This bitch getting around. You stalking and doing this shit like that. You getting around, shouting. Could be a Taurus Gemini. Oh, it's a Taurus Gemini one too. They ain't wrapped too tight. Renting a home or apartment nearby with a state worker. They could have got permission from a state worker to do something. This is like a challenge of either. I feel like either party is like, am I going to sabotage? Are they going to sabotage? I feel like y'all both, two people are on the same page. It's like, just fucking get over with. Make a wish. 11-11. So whoever y'all are, y'all know y'all little synchronicity. If it's 11-11 or whatever the case may be, something received something dear to you. A true blue in every respect. So somebody could just have like a lot of respect for somebody. Somebody's just like, I just want my happiness for something secret, unimportant. Somebody be like, I gotta tell it. Troubles will vanish. Happiness is ahead. Call from a loved one with a kiss. Success will lead to something very big. Somebody's going to be very happy with some kind of outcome. I don't know what outcome this is, okay? But make a wish. Somebody could ride around and be stalking somebody in like a blue, white, red car. A black female from a church doing spell work. A Hispanic female nurse that's giving an extra dose and trying to sleep with somebody's friends. So somebody could be like drugging somebody whenever somebody go to sleep, or like say somebody be like, oh, I want some water. Can you give me something to drink? Or can you make me a smoothie? Or can you make me something to eat? Somebody is putting a drug in somebody's food, but they wait at a particular time when they know somebody be trying to go to sleep or something like that. And they be giving them an extra dose, and it's like before or while they cooking or something like that, they be sending like the text message to whoever friend this is. Shit, for somebody, if you're a lesbian, they send it to somebody, and then as soon as they know somebody's asleep, they bring that person in. But somebody might want to be very fucking careful with that, because somebody did hire a hitman, a RN or something like that. Pilot, you're a pilot, or you know a pilot or something like that. Tell them to be mindful. These hoes ain't loyal. Somebody's father's side of the family is involved. So somebody's father's side of the family. Somebody could be trying to conjure up spirits. Somebody used a Ouija board and they're not trained in Ouija boards. So somebody be prepared. A white female psychologist. A male with ties to a car wash, a pawn shop, black, Hispanic, or Caribbean. Somebody dealing with racial biases, situation, racism, or colorism. Somebody who's miseducated. Somebody could have ties to Utah. Utah car tags, or the rental car that they have is going to have Utah tags or out-of-state tags. So it's going to be a state that's not on. If you're on the East Coast, it's going to be some West Coast tags. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be some East Coast tags. Confirmation. Somebody check in with yourself before you get ready to do anything. Make sure you separate your energy before even if you're going outside, if you're going to do certain things, make sure you check your energy so you can make sure you can separate yourself, because it's like somebody's going to be coming with a particular energy. I'm getting somebody going from a real chill, calm state, just chilling, minding your business, and it's just like something where you go somewhere or you're going to be in that area is going to seem real hostile, or you're going to be feeling like, ew, where's this coming from? It's some people around you. So just check in with yourself so you can know before like somebody going to either try to provoke something. Excuse me. Somebody's going to look to try to provoke something. I'm getting somebody just like whatever and still going to handle whatever business it is. It's like somebody going to come in and try to do some stupid shit, or it's like they're not going to do anything because somebody, you got to be mindful because it's like assault is when they touch you first. Um, so just be super mindful about that. So if anything, for somebody, I don't feel like you're going to be the aggressor in this situation because I'm seeing somebody looking at some people. Are you done? I'm looking at a person just literally gonna be like, "Are you guys done?" Because it just seems like you blowing out a lot of hot air, and I'm fucking bored already. And it's like, "Are you done?" Because I'm getting somebody like literally telling somebody, "Are you done?" Because we're actually having a very irrelevant type of conversation right now, and it's not necessary. And it's like you're holding up business and traffic, and you're embarrassing yourself. And I'm just seeing somebody say, "Okay, cool," and then they go on about their day. Because it's like, carry on. Are you done? This is like somebody wanted to just like provoke a fight, and but it's like trying to get you to be the assaultee. And it's like they want you to be the salty, but they're the ones getting salty. You see? Because I'm just seeing somebody tilt their head. Like, you know how a dog look at them like, is you okay? With somebody, you might end up being like, probably have on some headphones or something. You're probably not even listening to fuck what these people are saying anyway. I'm just seeing somebody just sitting there like, are you okay? I'm just seeing somebody turn up the volume or whatever the fuck it is that they're listening to, and it's just like, la la la. And it's like, carry on. And I feel like somebody got to carry on with their business or whatever the fuck you got to do. Yeah. I'm getting somebody gonna be like, what kind of, I'm seeing somebody once it's done and then they get ready to leave. It's like, oh, what a day. People are stupid. I literally feel somebody gonna do some shit like that. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Just like, what the fuck? I feel like somebody's not caring. Real estate commercials. So some of these people could be from real estate. They could have been paying people around your town or something like that. These are like females that will baby trap people. For somebody, is if you're a female and you're just like really minding your business, I feel like the only reason why, if you're a female and you're being harassed or stalked and it's other like men or women or something like that, it's because somebody really wants something with you, and like they'll be happy with that versus whatever the fuck it is. Like somebody like, nah, that's me. This is even somebody like, even if they was to get in trouble, getting some crime or something like that, and it's like, shit, I gotta get locked up or anything. This is like somebody be like, shit, I every day for a year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever the fuck this person got to do. It's like, I got a kid with this motherfucker. Like it's one of those, like I get out and I get excited. Like they're not only happy to see you, but it's like it's like, say if this person had other kids and you have kids with this fucking person. This is a dick move, but hey, to each his own. This would be a motherfucker be like that kid there, and if it's like a different type of relationship or something like that, like this motherfucker is showing up and showing the fuck out, and it's like, for what? For what? And it's like, do better. Real recognize, real no game is ran, but somebody, if it's nothing like that and you're just getting away from a situation, the next 3 years, take the time and focus on you, especially if you don't have anything going on. Celibacy is going to be good for you unless you got small children and stuff like that. Take the time. Yeah, it works like that. Religious fast, spiritual clarity, and manifest. You know what I'm saying? Fasting is very needed. Um, just be willing to learn the lesson and get the guidance in the process of it. Okay, make financial plans, clear your debts, pay off those things. If it's a vehicle you need or some type of finances you need to be able to put into a vehicle, it's going to happen. A club owner, bar, nightclub, somebody, you got full force archangel protection, especially if you don't have physical people protecting you, or if you don't even have your own physical type of protection, you are protected whether you know it or not. So when you're in the spotlight, something is about coming back around. Like you'll have special kind of love. It's different. unlearn or relearn. It's going to be a teachable moment. When people do you wrong, they're going to reap karma. Something about a healthy full-term pregnancy, if that happens to you. Cash and crypto. Working on your credit score is important. Something Jordan or somebody, if you deal with someone named Jordan or from Jordan, they're very selfishness. So someone be careful about people being selfish. Certain people will make certain things just about them, okay? Here's something about the name, like Jocelyn. It's not about that. I mean, it's like protection is like, hey, you stay prayed up, you stay focused, you keep your eye on the prize about what it is that you want to do. A stockbroker could be one of your stalkers. Somebody got a stockbroker. This person is very selfish. So this is like somebody doing something. This person could be a black stockbroker that's very selfish. This is also a person that could have ties to people to do certain things with the credit or something. This would be a person that will deal with people and they just do the bare minimum. They help somebody. Yeah, whoever this person is, this is like they paid somebody to give you the bare minimum. Okay? A Leo. Also, this is like someone trying to slow down certain things when it comes to your YouTube. Or you could have somebody that's a Leo that's watching your YouTube. Someone you're worth a lot more fucking money. You could have people want to come at you because the simple fact that you're very independent. These are codependent. Somebody, you have females, some black females from high school or an old neighborhood. It could be a Leo or they could be on your YouTube or something like that. Somebody, you a YouTube star? You are, or they could be YouTube, or they could do YouTube as well, just as whatever. Somebody, you are, there's a hidden will, a trust fund and money left to you and people are jealous of this. Somebody is worth a lot of fucking money. Something about 2024 where somebody's seen how much worth something is. These were people personally planning with your shit. They wanted you to be displaced, having to keep moving around, and so you couldn't focus on healing. You're dealing with a lot of sociopaths, black males that work for the fire department. Somebody could also be an alcoholic, always drunk or always drinking. They just might be a hoe, but they're black. So we got a black male fire department. So somebody, if you were black, you got black on black crime, isn't it? Black on black, ain't it? Somebody, you could be black and you got black people. You got some other people of nationalities there. Somebody must have made that same mistake I did. End up trying to help somebody get their motherfucking papers. Bitch, I regret that shit. I don't regret my baby, but it is what it is. Whoever these people are, karma, they're about to get bad juju is being returned at this time. They stole some money or they traced the money to a car lot. So the money that was supposed to go somewhere, they traced this money to a car lot. Also, somebody did plastic surgery to get features such for like certain features similar to you. Somebody also, if you're a woman, you got a man that's trying to get surgery or plastic surgery done to have features like you. Whoever this is, this stolen money that's being traced back to a car lot, they could be currently staying at an Airbnb. They could have a near-death experience, or they're about to have a near-death experience. This is what they wanted for you. So with the bad juju going back to these people, they're going to have a near-death experience. They, man or male, said stay away only because they want that person. So someone could be trying to tell somebody to stay away from you, don't talk to you, da-da-da, is because that person wants to be with you. Somebody you do have you do positive criticism. You're a very assertive person and is very constructive. Okay, somebody may have been saying it was otherwise. A corrupt pastor or a church. Someone could be driving around in a car with tags from Idaho, or they could be from Idaho, or said something about visiting there. Why do you care what they think? Live your own fucking life. That's always important. That is my biggest motto. Please live your own fucking life. You do not live for anyone else but yourself. You only got one life to live. Someone can know that someone, whether you're a man or a woman in this situation, someone knows that you're an actual husband. If you're a man, if you're a woman, someone knows that you're actual wife material. Somebody, you can have a resting bitch face. You could be very mean or nonchalant. Somebody could know that you're beyond worthy, but you're super mysterious. And someone could be like excited because they can tell you're adventurous. So it's like, I don't know how you call the fact that you're like adventurous and mysterious. I feel like that's what adds to the interest or the intrigue. Someone could also like the fact because you probably have ADHD. Someone be mindful. Someone might poke a hole in a condom. Be careful about that, especially it's too hot. A football athlete, an African woman that's into spiritual voodoo. Someone you know will help you. They sincerely want to apologize. This is crazy, but I guess that's how serious someone wants to help someone. They could be tracking an IP address. So someone could be serious about helping someone. They're tracking your IP address. This is someone that could be feeling as if you speak to them through music. Someone stands out or catch your attention. So something about speaking through music is like certain songs will stand out or catch your attention. Whoever it is, it's a form of telepathy if you didn't know. So whoever is this someone or a person who wants to help you and sincerely apologize, it's something about music that y'all could probably be in tune with or something like that, or whatever songs or music you're listening to, it might pop a person in mind. That's who it could be about. I mean, you don't have to say it out loud or nothing like that, but just know that's, I guess, y'all communication form. I don't know. A male with ties to Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Black, Haitian, or an African man. A male church minister or a pastor that's watching and stalking you. Yikes. Somebody you have someone there for the church watching and stalking you. Someone you are misdiagnosed. You have a misdiagnosed disorder. They could be saying like you schizoaffective, bipolar, or borderline personality, DID, some weird stupid shit. But someone you don't get social cues, social skills, and you have no filter. ADHD, autism, high IQ. Okay, you're on the spectrum. Something will go to the global news. Someone you will be interviewed. Truths and apologies. Money and more things, because I feel like somebody you're going through a lot of bullshit that you didn't have to go through. Someone you keep hearing a car outside, you may know exactly who it is. They're not able to stay away. I'm also hearing that song by You Said I Ain't No Good, but it feels so good. I don't know who's by, but I Can't Leave You Alone. I just remember that title. I know it's Neo in it, but I don't remember the other guy's name. But I Can't Leave You Alone. Somebody can't leave you alone type shit. But that's for somebody that you keep hearing a car outside, or it's like you keep feeling like somebody is around you because they are, you know exactly who it is. I don't know. I don't know about any of that, but hey, if you know and you know who it is that you want in your energy, that's who's literally around you, okay? Something about beer or liquor. This person could have helped someone with the green card, Honduras, Salvadorian, Central American or something. Someone got caught on camera. Their hands is being forced. It's yours, money, promotion, a home, car, school. Death has or will happen. Someone could end up passing on in this situation. The person who could want to do this, want to right my wrong, a manic episode, trying to get stable, searching for help, detoxing, recovering. But shit. They could be gang affiliated or associated with some type of gang affiliation. Someone double crossed you for money, no morals or value. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody you might want to go for a walk. It's very healing. The FBI, God damn, the FBI and an extraction team. Someone could see that you're very single and you're content, but also you may have a lot of admirers, regardless of what end you're on. Someone, you have a lot of admirers that people are interested in dating you at this time. Because I'm getting like somebody, if you are being watched or surveillance, I feel like a lot of people are taking interest because it's just like, I don't know, maybe you're just quirky. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I don't get bored. It's like, I mean, I do get bored, but I don't get bored, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not bored, but I'm bored. But it's like being in your own world. But whoever it is, they see that you're very single, you're content. I feel like that's like inspirational why someone you could have a lot of people interested in you at this time is due to the simple fact because it's like you're so content with being by yourself and you're just like not bothering, and it's not like you're out here like, oh, I gotta be in this person's face, I gotta be in this person's face. It's like it's either they're there or you're just a person that you don't pay attention to people. Honestly, I feel like somebody, you just don't pay attention to people. But whatever it is, it's like people can see that you're just content and that you're a genuine person. Someone could be very intrigued by that. You could be people intrigued by that. I don't know what that was about. So someone's surprised how well you're managing yourself and your money. Something about go self-reflect, parrots. Listen to some music. Speak your piece. Do you honestly trust yourself at this time? And let's see. A tax audit, financial audit, a disc record, dropping truth and facts, public receipts. They're not ready for that. Somebody could have recently opened up a new credit card, like recently or within the last 3 months. An escort, an Aquarius, some type of situation. Traveled recently to New York or getting that body right. So somebody could, like, I'm telling you, somebody, you could be single and somebody is literally like interested. Yeah, somebody could be interested. Somebody, you have a lot of people in high positions that are like interested. This is crazy. I don't know. Maybe you're just not paying attention to people. But I'll be back.